friends, welcome to offline classes for 10th standard. As we are discussing the chapter called How Do Organisms Reproduce. So in previous part 4 we have discussed about male reproductive system and female reproductive system and fertilization, how it takes place. We have discussed in previous class. So today's class we are going to discuss about the next part of the chapter, that is about menstruation. So menstruation, what is this menstruation? So as we discussed in the previous part, every month the female reproductive system, it is producing one egg. One egg is released from the ovary of female reproductive system. When egg is released, during that particular time, if that egg is strike with the sperm, or the sperm is encounters to that particular egg, what happens? Fertilization takes place. Fertilization leads what? Zygote. So zygote again it is implant into what? The uterus. So they further development takes place and it is going to produce what? The baby. So this is what happens. In case if that egg is not undergoing fertilization, what happens? So here, the ovary produces one egg every month and the uterus prepares to receive the fertilized egg. Its wall becomes thick and spongy with blood vessels for nourishing the embryo. If fertilization does not take place, then the uterus wall breaks and comes out of the vagina as a blood and a mucus. This cycle takes place once every month and it is called what? The menstruation. So in case if the egg is not fertilized, what happen? So already in case if the uterus is getting ready to receive water, the fertilized egg. So how it is getting ready? So with the thickening of water, the wall of uterine wall is getting ready with all supply of blood vessels and with all spongy nature and thick, it become thick and spongy with the blood vessels for nourishing water, fertilized egg. But in case if it is not fertilized, what happen? All that the wall of uterine get ruptured. When it rupture, what happen? The leakage of blood takes place. So along with this blood, the many other substances get releases through water, vagina. So this is nothing but called as water, the menstruation. This menstruation usually takes place every month in a female. So that is called water menstruation. In case if it is fertilization takes place, the menstruation will stop. In case if it is fertilization is not takes place, menstruation takes place. So when the menstruation is stopped in a female, it means that it is a kind of sign that the lady it become pregnant. So this is called a menstruation. Understood? We go for next topic of the chapter. There is the last topic of the chapter. That is what? Reproductive health. It is very important. That is, and we should have some concern about reproductive health. So there is a lot of diseases which causes due to what? Reproduction. There are communicable diseases that takes place. For example, as you know that the AIDS, syphilis, genital warts, herpes. So these are some diseases which causes what? Sexually transmitted. They are called sexually transmitted diseases. So in case if you intercourse with the sexual intercourse with the affected person, so you may also get those kind of diseases and they are very dangerous and it leads to death also. And even hepatitis B also causes water due to water transmission by the sexual contact with infected person. What a sexually transmitted disease means what? All the diseases transmitted through sexual contact, they may be a bacterial infections like gonorrhea and syphilis and etc. And even viral infections like the warts and HIV. So these are the diseases called as what? Sexual transmitted diseases. Why it is called sexual transmitted diseases? Because in case these diseases transfer from one person to another person through sexual contact. The person, if he is suffering from these diseases, with those person, if the sexual contact has been takes place, the other person is also getting those diseases. So that these diseases are called the sexual transmitted diseases. So before, how can we avoid this? So whenever the intercourse has been takes place, we have to use the condom. Is one of the device can be used to prevent these diseases. So better here what the prevention is better than cure. That is the only method can be able to control the diseases. Okay. The next topic of the chapter, that about the prevention of pregnancy or called contraception. So here many people they don't want the baby. So why? Because they have their own plans. So like the family planning, what we call, and even some people who are they want to settle in their careers, and some people, even the lady also working in some companies, or she might be having some having some kind of schedules in her career. So she want to postpone her pregnancy for some while. How can they prevent this? How can they prevent that? There are a lot of methods are there. By applying those, by following those methods, they can able to postpone their pregnancies. So they are called, some methods are there. See here, pregnancy can be prevented by the three main methods. They are barrier methods, chemical methods, and surgical methods. So they can be prevented. So they can be postponed their pregnancy by three ways. The one is called the barrier method. The another called is what a chemical method. The final one called a surgical method. So let us see what is these methods called. First one, barrier method. So consisting of using the condoms, diaphragm, cervical caps, and a copper tube. So here, so there is some devices are used here to prevent the pregnancy. So you, for example, for males, they can use condoms. By using condoms, so what happens when the condoms are used? So there is no the sperm will not transfer into the vagina of a female reproductive system. So this is one barrier. So preventing of what transferring of what male germ cell. In the same way, diaphragm and even cervical caps are also same. And even the copper T is a kind of device which will placed in the uterus of female, so that it will blocks the oviduct. So when it is blocks the oviduct, so there is no movement of sperm takes place. So when the movement of sperm is not takes place up to the oviduct, so when the oviduct is blocked, so there is no chance of fertilization. So these are the some devices used for preventing water pregnancy. The next one is chemical methods. So chemical nothing but taking up the pills or the tablets. So by taking up tablets or pills, they can able to prevent the pregnancies. So here, they consisting of taking drugs like oral pills, vaginal pills, etc. So by taking these pills, they can able to prevent the pregnancy. So this is the second method. And here, so first method and second method, there will be some side effects may happen takes place to the person, may be male or maybe a female. So it is by continuous taking of pills, it is affects to their health, and even say leads to death also. So and even so it is dangerous taking continuous pills. The next one is a surgical method. So surgical method consisting of removing or tying of small part of the vas deferens in the males, and this is called what a vasectomy, and if the female follicle tube is blocked, that is called tubectomy. So what happens? We have discussed what vas deferens is one of the structure which is present in the male. So that vas deferens is a tube-like structure which carries the sperms. So what they do? So they will cut the vas deferens and they will tie it. And so when they tie the vas deferens, so there is no movement of the sperm takes place. So the same way, the way in a female, the fallopian tube will cut and they will tie with that. So when the fallopian tube is tied and they cut, what happens? So there is no chance of undergoing fertilization. So if it is the same vas deferens is cut and tied, such kind of method what we call vasectomy. In the same way, if the fallopian tube is cut and tied, such kind of method what we call tubectomy. So both these are done by surgical method. So this is what operation has been takes place. So they will operate and they will cut the movement block. They will block the movement of water, sperm and as well as a ovum. So this kind of method is called what a surgical method. So by these three methods, they can able to prevent the pregnancy. And even so the second method and third method, like chemical method and surgical method, so little bit dangerous, because in case the chemical method, if continuously they take pills continuously, what happens, it affects to their health. The same way, if the surgical method is not go in a right way, so there is also chance of their water if they will affect what some other health problems. So these are the methods can be prevent the pregnancy or postpone the pregnancy. So by this the lesson got finished. The lesson got finished. That is how do organisms are products. In the next class, we will discuss another important chapter from the science. Okay, thank you.